I mean, I don't really want to go to a deep analysis of
the truth about billionaires. They get money from their parents, never from working hard. They just buy off the government. The truth about billionaires. They got their friends in the paper saying how great they are, so they can sell their stupid books. Billionaires are fun, so fun to make fun of. Billionaires are fun, so fun to make fun of. Billionaires are fun, so fun to make fun of. Billionaires are fun, so fun to make fun of. The truth about billionaires. They pretend to care about the planet, but they fly the private.
What up, Steve? If you want to come up, please feel free. Throw out a request, and I'll bring y'all in.
The only thing that matters is the money, and that's the truth about billionaires.
I don't know if y'all can hear me over the music. Hold on a second.
So fun to make fun of. Billionaires are fun, so fun to make fun of. Billionaires are fun, so fun to make fun of. Billionaires are fun, so fun to make fun of. Billionaires, they get money from their parents, never from working hard. They just buy off the government. The truth of billionaires. They got their friends in
Well,
the
do you want the honest answer, or do you want some fucking appeasement? Because appeasement, I'm doing great, man. Having a great fucking day. It's a good time. You know, getting ready for a really good live. We're going to talk about how everyone is being censored. But before we can do that, we got to get 10,000 likes. So if you want the honest answer, I'm fucking dying, bro.
So fun to make fun of. Billionaires are fun, so fun to make fun of. Billionaires are fun, so fun to make fun of. Billionaires are fun, fun to make fun of. The truth about billionaires. They pretend
All right, let's see.
about the planet, but they fly their private jets when they're not flying rockets to the moon. The truth about billionaires. The world's just one big game to them, and the only thing
Hey, Victoria, come on up.
is the money, and that's the truth about billionaires. Billionaires are fun, so fun to make fun of. Billionaires are fun, so fun.
We got a really good episode for you today. Tony, why aren't you up here? Y'all let me know if that music's too loud, yeah? Alright, I'm working on it. Hold on. There we go. Turn this down. How's that? Is that better? I didn't drop you, man. Victoria's still loading on the way in, so I don't... So, today's episode is about how you're being censored, and I would like for everyone to pay very close attention so that you can see exactly how it's happening. Because I can prove that unless you are a sensationalist, or unless you are promoting a certain regime or 10, you are being censored. Let's see. Let's try to get some folks up in here, shall we? I'm going to come in with my backup and see how that works, yeah? Huh. Interesting how that worked. I can't hear you talking, Tony. Hold on a second. And on my screen, y'all aren't popping up. Torsdag, come on in, buddy. Oh, and y'all dropped out. Let's see how long it takes for it to kick my back up. Oh, look at that. Disconnected by the live creator. Let's try again, shall we? I'm going to keep inviting y'all up, and we'll see how it goes. I have a whole episode dedicated to proving how you're being censored online. How much you want to bet TikTok will not let me have this episode? It doesn't matter. I'm going to keep pushing. Yep, you guys are just loading on the screen. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yep, can't hear you guys at all. Everybody do me a favor and type "We Love TikTok Shop" in the chat and just spam it over and over and over again. Oh, that's Poet got dropped out. Oh, that's Torsdag got oh, and Victoria. Look at that. How many times is that now? 4? Welcome in, Drawing Daphne. We're talking about how the panel cannot hear host. Ooh, interesting. 4 times, yep. Real fun, that. All right, so do me a favor. Back out of the page and come back in and see if that does a thing. I have a theory. I will sit right here and wait for your guest requests. Hey, Victoria, can you hear me? Nope, Victoria's not being allowed to come in either. Well, this might have to be one of those episodes where y'all just stay in the chat because I'm getting this information out there. Yeah, I'm seeing you in on my phone, but not on my screen. On my laptop. On my laptop, you're still cycling. It's done that every time. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Today's episode is about how you're being censored on the internet. And if you stick around and pay attention, you will see it in action. Don't forget to share out to your friends and stuff, because I'm pushing through this episode. It's happening. I'm not giving up on this one. They're going to have to kill me. Hey, what's up, C-Pawns? Hey, don't go nowhere, man. Or do. See, it's showing poet. Nope, yep, there he goes. See? Except, let's see if that does a thing. Let's see. Yep. On my phone, I'm seeing you guys in, but on my screen, I can't see you at all. And when I have my phone volume up, I can't hear you, and I can't hear you on the laptop either. Let's see. Yeah, no one can hear anybody on the panel, and y'all can't hear me when you're in the panel, I don't believe. Yep. I'm gonna pause the music. Close this whole motherfucker down. Not the live. I'm leaving the live up, but we're gonna see. Let's see. Yeah, I'm telling you. There's a whole thing happening right now, and just stick around, share it out. Once we get up to 10K likes, man, I'm going into this episode either way. I want to get you guys up here into the screen, and I'm going to keep trying to do so, but we'll see how it goes. Hey, Crazy Pixie, welcome in. If you'd like to see how the internet's trying to censor everybody, stick around. You'll see it firsthand in person. Let's do... Yes, let's do this. Welcome in, Auntie. 3.9. I'm seeing 4 on mine, so yeah, you're staying on with that. The rest of it's working out. You're able to be in the room. You're not allowed to be up in the panel. Love that. Keep it up, guys. Keep it up. And if you don't mind, just hold a finger down on my face here if you can, and share it out as much as possible. And send it with a message, too. Let folks know that I'm demonstrating censorship on the internet. Let's see. Multi-guest. Let's see if I can't fix this now. I'm going to pull all of this shit off of here. It's not my laptop. My laptop is running peak performance right now. What's up, Banish? Come on in, man. I'm doing a live demonstration of how we're being censored on the internet. Stick around. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Welcome in, welcome in. Come on in, everybody. We're doing live demonstrations of how you're being censored on the internet. And if you wanna see how it's actually going, stick around. You'll see it. Yeah, I see you guys loading in, but I don't see you in the box. Yep. Welcome in, welcome in. If you're hanging out in the chat, please do me a favor and spam F1 in the chat, along with throwing out some shares and some likes and all of the other things, if you don't mind. Please and thank you. All the links off. Yep, yeah. So that's the thing. If you pay attention to what's happening, I'm trying to get you guys into this room actively. I'm here on my backup. I can see you guys in the room on my backup. Can't hear you at all. And on my laptop, it just shows y'all buffering in. Try lowering your background music. I actively don't have background music on. Keep spamming it out, guys. Keep spamming it out. We're gonna make this fucking happen. Either way, stick around in the room because I have some fucking information for y'all. What's up, Milkman? Come on in. Gallivant, come on in. Do me a favor, just spam some buttons, bud, because I got a really important one to do today, and it is actively happening live right now. If you just pay attention and see, you can request to come up if you want. I am not able to get a single person up in here because they don't want me having this conversation. So please come in, spam some buttons, share it out with your friends. I'm exposing how we are being censored, and I'm showing everyone how we're being censored. I've got all the information. We're going to be doing this live today, period. So come on in, spam it on out. As soon as I hit 10K, we're going to go right into it. I'm going to keep trying to get y'all up in the boxes, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Welcome in, welcome in. Y'all can hear me though, right? Like maybe not when you're trying to come up into the boxes, but you can hear me down in the chat. What up, Shadow King? Come on in. Thank you, Poet. Yeah, keep spamming it out, guys. Keep spamming it out. I'm gonna keep trying to get y'all up into these boxes, but again, they do not want me having this episode. Period. Like I've got demonstrations to show y'all and everything. And this right here, what's happening right here is one of the demonstrations. So thank you, TikTok, for proving me right. You know what's really funny is that I'm watching my live metrics too, and people are coming through but then disappearing. People are wanting to come up into the boxes and then disappearing. And if you guys end up getting kicked out of the room or TikTok shuts down on you, please come back and let me know. Will it let me into the room? No. Just gonna keep loading. 8K, thank you very much, Torsdag. Thank you very much. You know what? I'll even do them one better. I'm an idiot. Okay. this yeah, come on in, guys. Come on. We're almost there to 10K. As soon as 10K goes, we're going to be getting the episode started. But if you want to see firsthand how people are being censored on the internet, stick around. You will see it. I guarantee it. All right. All I have on my background, nothing is loaded up, is one single image. Less than 10 megs. And of course, my background. What's up? Look at that. And it keeps saying disconnected by live creator. It wouldn't even let me come up into my own live. On my backup account, of course, but still. 9.8, everybody. 9.8. We're almost there. Keep it up, everybody. Keep it up. Yeah, we're gonna be exposing some hard truths that TikTok's probably gonna shut me down for. But I'm gonna do it either way. Period. And just hey, look at that, 10K. So do me a favor and just keep those likes going consistently. I'm just gonna go ahead and start delivering some information. So hey, everybody. Welcome back to Interviewing Humanity. I'm your host, Sludge Knuckle, and today's episode isn't just a wake-up call. It is a flare shot into the sky in the middle of a blackout. We're diving deep into a subject that many suspect, but few understand deeply. Censorship. Not the dramatic, high-profile bans you keep hearing about in the headlines, but the subtle, systematic oppression or suppression that happens silently and affects millions every minute, every day. You are being censored. And so am I, as already demonstrated here in live today. Not because we're dangerous, I mean, not to each other, and not because we're wrong, but because we challenge the dominant narrative, because we speak truths that profit-driven platforms and power-holding systems would rather keep buried. This isn't about paranoia, this is about pattern recognition. If you've got it, you're already clued into it. When platforms like where we are now, or Instagram, or YouTube, even LinkedIn, when they begin choosing which voices rise and which ones get buried, they aren't just playing favorites. They're shaping public consciousness. They are deciding what conversations are allowed to grow, which ones die out in silence. Content that entertains, sells, or causes chaos, boosted. But posts about trauma, activism, mental health, mutual aid, or systemic injustice, suppressed, guaranteed. And when this is paired with vague community guidelines, AI-driven filters, and shadowy moderation rules, it creates a digital reality where justice is filtered out in the name of, quote, safety. A reality where truth tellers are treated like threats. And my friends, we are threats. In this episode, we're going to break it all down. We're going to examine leaked documents, independent investigations, first-person accounts, and observable evidence that proves this isn't just happening, it is being designed on purpose. And we'll show how censorship disproportionately targets the already marginalized, such as people of color, disabled creators, queer folks, poor communities, neurodivergent creators, and frontline organizers. But we're not just here to complain. We're here to connect, to arm ourselves with awareness, solidarity, and tactics. We're here to expose the system and hopefully make it obsolete. Because the only thing more dangerous than censorship is a generation that accepts it. So let's get into it. First things first, shadow banning. Why does it fucking matter? Shadow banning is the art of hiding your voice without alerting you to the fact that it's happening. It's a silent penalty where your post exists, but is practically invisible. No notifications, no clear violations, just a sudden collapse in views and comments and shares. Like you're screaming in a crowd, but your microphone's turned off. In 2020, The Intercept exposed how Facebook and Instagram maintain secret suppression lists, where users and hashtags related to activism, anti-racism, or protests were quietly muted. Where we are now, leaked moderation rules, which revealed by The Guardian, showed internal instructions to downrank or hide videos from people with disabilities, scars, and visible poverty to, quote, protect the platform's image. Which, by the way, it's not just fucking unethical, that's eugenic. It's digital redlining. And it affects not just one post, but your ability to reach your own community, your own followers, to deliver your own truth. How many of y'all who are following me see my posts on a daily basis? Just raise a hand. If you see my posts daily that I post, go ahead and raise your hand. Nobody? Nobody. Exactly. Access Now in 2023 exposed how Palestinian voices were algorithmically wiped out during major political events. Instagram deleted or blocked hashtags linked to Gaza and refugee support, and on Twitter, or X, posts would mysteriously vanish during peak moments of global visibility. So I've got a challenge activity for you. Search for hashtag mutual aid, hashtag land back, or hashtag end the drug war. And see what pops up. I'll wait. I'll be right here, just kind of doodling around. Matter of fact, 2 of you, there's 5 of you here. 2 of you go ahead and go search those hashtags. Let's say Torsdag, go ahead. And Tony, go ahead. Victoria, you go ahead and hang out. And Julie, you hang out too. And who else is in here? It's not showing me the entire fucking list. Gallivant. Welcome in. Welcome back, Gallivant. I appreciate you. Tell me the mutual aid only person. Yeah. So check this out. If you search the hashtag mutual aid, tell me how many you got. Tell me how many you got. 1 person. Goddamn. Now that you've done that, go search up the hashtag viral challenge or kitchen hacks. Go ahead. How many did you see, guys? Torsdag, Tony, how many did you see? How many hashtags fitting that description did you see? Torsdag, how many of those did you see? Tony, how many of those did you see? One. Exactly. Now go search up the hashtag viral challenge or hashtag kitchen hacks. Yep. Go ahead. I'll be right here. Go ahead. Go search up the hashtags viral challenge or kitchen hacks. Tell me how many you see. I want you to note the visibility, the vibe, and the volume. Are you not coming in? I do need your engagement.
The fuck? What?
Are you not coming in?
Are you on? Say to my podcast. Oh.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Hot mic, yeah. So, how many did you see? Anybody? How many did you see, Poet? How many did you see? How much exposure were they getting? Full of kitchen hacks. Ah, I know, right? Right, so much. Which is crazy because most of the world right now is in need of assistance. You'd think that mutual aid would be a topic blowing up the charts right now. It's insane. Absolutely insane. So I've got a question for y'all, and please feel free to answer in the chat since I can't bring you up. Have you ever watched a post vanish from relevance despite the engagement happening? Happens to mine all the time. I've got a dedicated group of people that come through to engage with posts. And despite the engagement, those posts go under the rug. Deleted by creator. Yep. And for those of you whose voices have been silenced, what do you think the deeper purpose was? The deeper purpose. What deeper purpose do you think that silencing your voice served? And when it comes right down to it, who loses access to truth when we assume that the algorithm is neutral? Also, keep spamming F1 in the chat, guys. Welcome in, Hezra. We're doing a real thing. Please stick around and engage if you can. I can't bring people up into the boxes. This is actively happening right now. I am demonstrating it live right now. Serve to disarm the masses with knowledge. Absolutely. I've seen somehow no longer following people I know I follow. Yep, that happens a lot. Thank y'all for spamming F1s in the chat. I appreciate you. So with that, Hezra, I know you just showed up, but do me a favor. Go ahead. Paul, I would love to have you in, but it's not letting me have people in because we're having this conversation today, and it is actively happening right now. I want you to do me a favor, back out of the live, search up the hashtag mutual aid or land back or the hashtag end the drug war. And then after you do that, search the hashtag viral challenge or kitchen hacks and tell me the difference that you see in the magnitude, the volume, the visibility. So this next part, we're going to talk about the concept of safety, because it's not safety, it's control. Let's cut through the propaganda, okay? Content moderation isn't just about stopping harm. It's about policing culture. Platforms say that they want to create safe environments, but quote, safe often means sanitized, corporate friendly, and free of uncomfortable truths, which is what we host here, which is what y'all host on your pages. When YouTube demonetized videos on mental illness or homelessness or racism, it wasn't for safety. It was for advertisers. TikTok's algorithm flags, quote, trauma as sensitive comment or content, not because it's dangerous, but because it's disruptive to their brand image. Real life isn't profitable. Pain doesn't sell unless it's packaged for a Netflix special. So, Algorithm Watch 2021 had a study which proved autistic creators were more likely to be flagged for simply speaking about their experiences. Videos that discussed masking, meltdowns, or sensory issues were downgraded for safety. Meanwhile, prank videos, toxic relationship advice, and conspiracy content skyrocketed. The truth about it is, safety's become, quote, safety has become the new face of suppression. It's the language of control. It's no longer about care. So I got a question for y'all, if you could please answer in the chat. What's the difference between real safety and algorithmic safety? And if you can, what stories have you been told are too much for others to hear? And for those of us with the stories, what's been the cost that you've experienced of making your truth more palatable for these platforms? Paul says, honestly, the suppression is their part of compliance. Absolutely. They are complicit. Victoria says it's the illusion of safety. Yep, it absolutely is. Torsdag says, don't rise up, learn this new dance instead. Absolutely.
My comments aren't loading in.
Yep, and Loon, here in the room with me, their comments are not loading into the chat.
I think that's because I spammed, though. It's still going.
Thank you for all the roses, Loon. I appreciate you.
I'll just boost him.
Victoria says the softening of words takes real power away from them. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And it negatively affects the entire populace by not allowing them to have the truth of the situation. And we need to hold these systems accountable. Period. If we don't hold systems like this accountable, we get, well, go ahead and start spamming F1 in the chat now. We get fucking Nazis. I have been wanting to bring y'all up into these boxes this entire time, so I'm going to take a break from the information at the moment. I'm going to go ahead and try inviting y'all back up into the boxes again to see if I can get anybody in here. This will be attempt number 10, I think. All right, I see loading. I see loading circles. Lots of loading circles. And on my phone, I see you guys in the boxes. But on my laptop, nothing. I see nothing. Guillotine, come on in. We're actually having this conversation today. Well, it's kind of a monologue at this point because I literally can't bring people into the boxes.
It says max number. Hold on. I'm going to disconnect and go Guillotine up there.
Oh, looks like people are being dropped. Can hear the people in the box, but not the host. Yep. This is what I'm talking about. This is happening right now. Pay attention, everybody. It's happening right now. Watch what everybody's saying in the chat. It's happening right now.
Can you see me requesting up?
I can see you requesting up on my phone, not on my laptop.
Yeah, your picture went away when I joined up.
Yep, that's what they're saying down in chat too. They can hear people in the boxes, but can't hear the host, and my picture goes away.
I don't even have volume on because I can't hear anything.
The boxes are going down. Yep, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking. This is actively happening right now. Hey, while we're here, hold a finger down on my background image here and send it down the list. And then after that, go ahead and hit the send button. Send it to 10 people. Write a little message. Suppression in real time. Okay? And keep spamming them likes too, if you don't mind. And F1's just for safety. So, we're going to talk about censorship, psychological fallout, because this is a real fucking issue. Let's talk about what it feels like. You're here with me right now. I want you in this box. I want to have a conversation with you. I want to connect with you. I want my friends. I want my family. I want my people here with me. When your post flops for no reason, when the algorithm chokes your story or cuts your access to panels in live, when you pour your heart into healing, organizing, it rebooted your account. Wow. See? Anybody else experiencing that? When you pour your heart into healing, organizing, or educating, and it does exactly this, dies in digital silence, it's not just discouraging. That is an active trauma being perpetrated on you. And for marginalized creators, this isn't just a tech issue, it's a mental health crisis. The Mozilla Foundation reported back in 2022 that shadow banned creators experienced severe increased rates of depression, anxiety, and burnout. I think part of my issue is I have a few followers, but I do think part of that is my own fault. No, it's not that. Cunt with Teeth, thank you for being here. This is actively happening now. Please stick around. Please engage. Please share it out. I am dropping information here. I keep trying to get people into the boxes. It won't let me. Straight up won't let me. Got DC'd again. Yep. So yeah, in 2022, the Mozilla Foundation reported that shadow ban creators experience depression, anxiety, and burnout at a higher rate, especially those who rely on social media for their work, their survival, and their identity affirmations. Absolutely, we are talking about censorship, and it is happening live right now. I'm not allowed to have people in the boxes. I keep inviting people in. As a matter of fact, I'll invite you in so you can see it for yourself. This is happening in real time. I see you on my phone. On the laptop, you are just spiraling. Nothing coming up. Not a one. Oh, look at that. Everyone getting dropped. How many of y'all are being dropped by the creator? Reset settings to default when you get added up. Crazy. Yeah, I see everybody in the boxes on my phone, but not on my laptop, which is where I'm broadcasting from. We are proving this happening in real time. Please hold a finger down on my background image, share it out to people, send it, send the link to some folks with a message that says censorship in real time. We're doing this. I'm dropping the information right now, and either we're going to get it out there or, or I'm going to lose my account. So when you're punished for speaking truth, I just want you to know this. Your nervous system learns. Stay quiet. When you get ghosted by algorithms, you start to internalize that invisibility. That's why it's bad for your mental health. This psychological warfare happening on purpose to keep those of us with drive and determination and a mission away from each other. Keep us discouraged so that we don't continue on. This is erasure in slow motion. I got a question for y'all. If you can, yeah, it's like the guests are put into a separate room from the host. Exactly. So my question for y'all, a couple of questions for y'all. How has digital invisibility affected your self-worth or voice? I could tell you how it affects mine. It makes me realize that they're putting this much effort into keeping us from talking. We are more important than we think we are. And another question, what kind of emotional labor do you carry just to try to be seen? I'll tell you how much I put in. I have given myself fucking heart failure. They wouldn't have to silence a message that didn't have value. You're very correct, Paul. It should make you angry. It should make you angry and it should make you driven. It should give you the energy and the drive necessary to make it stop. The term is fuck around and find out, not fuck around and get away with it. We do need alternatives. Absolutely. Which is why I'm trying to collect everybody into Discord for the purpose of getting everybody together. We're not doing a whole lot of the organizing stuff there, but we are getting people together so we have an alternative platform to talk on. And from there, we do a vetting process to see who is or isn't an op. And then from there, we get over to Signal, or possibly Clapper. There's a few places we can go. Discord video chat is encrypted. Yes, it is. But Discord also reports to the police. Victoria, you need added to the you need added to the Discord? Okay, I'll have my mod send you a Discord invite. I mean, honestly, Paul, forgetting Clapper is understandable. It's kind of full of problematic people, but that's why folks like us need to go there. We need to go there and flood the fucking platform. Because they're allowed to post anything. They're straight up, like, they're allowed to do SW there. Right? Which, like, more power to you. You have your own ideas, yeah. Please, like, if you got some and it allows you to post it, Reds, yeah. If it allows you to post it, please do. Twitch, not so much. Twitch also does the it blocked y'all's noises. What about Clapper? Clapper, yes. Can you hear me, Moscow? Welcome in, Poppy Poppins. We're having this conversation. It's actually happening in real time. Mods, if you wouldn't mind inviting everybody up again, just so it can be demonstrated. Twitch banned your read streams? Yeah, absolutely. It'll do that. So while y'all are experiencing this, while y'all are experiencing this, I'm going to go ahead and start reading the next part, because while I would love to have y'all in, I just see loading boxes. On my cell phone, I see y'all in. But on my laptop, all I see is loading boxes. Let me know when you can hear me again, yeah? If you can't hear me, go ahead and let me know when you can. Gallivan. Yeah, go ahead and give it a shot. If you can hear me, can you hear me? Knock, knock, can you hear me? Type it out in chat, because I can't hear you. Poppy Poppins, thank you so much. On my end, it shows me there, but as if I'm another account. Yeah, look at that. Real strange how that's working, isn't it? If you dropped out of the box, were you able to hear me when you were in the box? If you dropped out of a box, were you able to hear me while you were in the box? Nope.
Do you have TikTok shop blocked?
No.
Okay, watch this shit. Bro. Because, I can't post it. It keeps saying that.
You can't post TikTok shop in there?
Look, it keeps saying that my
Wow.
content can't be posted because of the live settings.
Crazy. So according to live settings, you can't even post up about how you appreciate TikTok shop.
Not even that.
You didn't hear Loon talking from the box, Julie. Loon is here in my bus with me.
Yeah, no, I literally just typed TikTok shop over and over again, and I tried to post it, and I was like, you can't do that. So
yeah, this is happening. The only reason why you can hear Loon is because Loon is in the box, or is in the bus with me. Raina, I would love to be friends with you. See, now post an actual statement about TikTok shop.
no, just type it over and over again.
Okay, Paul got a TikTok shop through. You got one TikTok shop through.
Yeah, I'm gonna see how many times I can type it in a row.
Separate chats for guests and host. See, now it's coming through. That's crazy.
Hold on, I tried to send it 4 times with it set out 4 times. It wouldn't let me.
Welcome in, Selena. Thank you for the follow. If you want to be my supporter, Selena, stick around, because this is happening right now. So, let's talk about who profits from all this, because this is a real deal. This isn't random. This shit is profit driven. See, platforms are built to keep you watching, scrolling, and spending. The content that slows that down because it makes you think, or it makes you grieve, or question the system. Well, shit, that's bad for business, isn't it? When your post about mutual aid gets buried, but a 10-second video of someone unboxing a $400 gadget that gets 5 million views, that's not just algorithmic preference. That is algorithmic control and economic control. In 2023, a Harvard Kennedy School study confirmed that education and justice-oriented content is demoted more often than consumer or entertainment content, even when engagement is high. Because what gets promoted is what makes money. And what makes money is distraction, division, docility. Silencing you isn't a side effect. It is straight up the strategy. I got a question for y'all. What do you think it would look like to live in a world where truth was profitable? And if your story threatened $1 billion industry, how do you think they would try to erase you? I could tell you how they've tried to erase me. They shut my account off for a whole month, no chance to appeal, and deleted an entire month of my videos, including ones that were just of my dogs. Absolutely. Absolutely. Redacted? That's, yep. You are correct. So I want y'all to remember, resistance is a network. Wiggle, wiggle, revolution, giggle. I love that. Still blank, still can't hear you. Yeah, exactly. And you know what's crazy? Engagement is high. Engagement is high. You want to know what's not high? People coming into the room. Because I'm able to see it. I'm able to see anybody that comes into the room. I'm on my laptop. I got the whole thing going on here. And despite the engagement being exactly what TikTok wants, nothing. Go ahead, Paul. I'll be right here. No separate chat rooms, just bad internet. I don't know. I'm seeing some things on my phone that I'm not seeing on my laptop. Wolfbane, welcome in. This is happening in real time. Separate voice chats. New episodes of the new season. Yep, absolutely. See this kind of engagement right here? This is exactly what TikTok wants and what promotes people's lives when they're doing all of the other things, all of the divisions, all of the sensationalism, all of the unboxing, all the dumb stuff that does nothing good for anybody. This is the engagement that gets those lives skyrocketed into virility. Right? But because we're having this conversation, I'm not getting people in here. I'm sitting at 10 people. I appreciate y'all and I want y'all in here and I love y'all. And if you want to come up, please keep hitting that request button. I can guarantee you it's not going to work because TikTok's not letting me have people in here while I'm having this conversation because I'm having this conversation. But please, please, please send the invite. And while you're at it, hold a finger down on my background image, send it out to people as much as possible, and just keep spamming in the chat. All kinds of stuff. TikTok shop, F1, your favorite color, favorite animal, favorite TV show, hashtag FYP, all the things. As I was saying, resistance is a network and not a solo act. It's not something you do by yourself. It's something we do together. You will not win against the algorithm alone. And you're not meant to. That's the whole fucking point. It's a trap to convince us that visibility is an individual hustle, something that we can fix ourselves, by ourselves. But visibility is a collective force. And like mutual aid, it works best when we center care and not clout. And the way forward, digital solidarity. Repost the censored voices. Intentionally search out each other. Hey, if you got dropped out of a box, could you hear me at all? No? So the way forward from here is digital solidarity. You got to repost the censored voices. You got to show up in those rooms. You got to show up to those pages. Engage with those videos. Share them out. Yes? I figured. No one ever comes in and says, I want to support you. Can y'all hear me at all? I see 3 of you cycling in the box. On my phone it says 4, but I only see 3. I see Paul, Guillotine, Victoria, and Moscow on my phone. And on my laptop, I see no names, no faces, just cycles. Welcome in, welcome in. And you see that? See that? People are hanging out. How many of y'all have been booted? How many? Every single one. Look at that. I see y'all dropping. I see y'all dropping. It says I'm still there on my backup. Yeah, I see on my phone. It says you're in the bottom box, but I don't see your picture. No, I don't have a virus on my computer. No. I'm a bit more attentive of my computer than that. Victoria, could you hear me when you were in there? You accept the invite and it boots you back to the chat immediately. Yep, it's happening. Thank you very much, Victoria. Everybody else, if you man, I see Moscow. Moscow, can you hear me? Hello, hello. On my phone, it says you're muted. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Someone type into the chat and ask Moscow if they can hear me. Paul says that his account has no warnings, but is on ban watch. Still blank, still can't hear me.
I don't see anybody named Moscow.
That's because Cunt with Teeth's secondary name is Moscow.
Oh.
I can't hear you at all. But you can hear me. Okay, that's good. That's good. See all this? All this? We are pushing through it. Mine's already had a warning before this. Yeah. Looking now. Okay. Alice, you're going to get muted. You're a bot. You're the reason this is happening.
Who's Alice?
Mute.
Alright, yeah. Blocked and muted.
Block. Okay. Galaxy Boy, welcome in, welcome in. This is happening in real time. If you want to see it happen, stick around. Moscow, can you hear me? Can you hear me? I still can't hear you. I see you in the box on my laptop. I do not hear you. Gallivant, I see you on my phone. I do not see your name on the laptop. Can't hear me or see me still. Welcome in, welcome in. If you can hear me, okay, you can hear me and you're muted. Can you try to unmute yourself, Moscow? Can't hear me. Okay. Invite to unmute. I'm going to invite you to turn on your camera even. Been trying. If we keep it up, if we keep pushing, we might be able to break through it, but it's going to be a fight. So as I was saying, visibility is a collective force, and much like mutual aid, it works best when we center our care and not worry so much about clout. And our way forward is digital solidarity. We have to repost our voices. We have to engage with each other's videos. We have to actively seek each other out. If you know people are out there doing the work and speaking loud, search them out daily, multiple times a day. Share them to your friends. Like their videos. Go through the process. Let their videos play in the background a few times before you engage with them. Archive what they're deleting. And if you have to, speak in layered language. Build some newsletters, some zines, blogs, backups. Tell the truth offline when necessary, which I think is all the time. And most of all, stay loud together, because when we echo each other's truth, we become harder to erase. It's trying so hard. We managed to get one person into the box, still can't interact. My question for y'all, if you're down there still, if resistance went viral, What do you think we could do with that power? Now the account's being glitchy. Yeah, Paul says his account's being glitchy. How many of y'all are surprised? I'll tell you myself. I'm not. Testing. Yeah, still can't hear you, honey. Still can't hear you. All right, Paul gets. Sorry, not Paul. Tony, get some sleep, man. We love you. Stay safe, okay? Just know. Think they're testing on us. Oh, they absolutely are. They absolutely are testing on us. This is, like I was saying, psychological warfare. They're trying to break us from being able to proceed, to stop us from being able to connect with each other. It is an act. It is an act to try to stop us from stopping them. And if those of you who are aware of what's happening, yeah, I don't see you in this box at all, bro. On my phone, I see you down there. Still, you haven't gone anywhere, but you're not there. Being able to control the voices can elicit confessions. I mean, coerced confessions are a thing. I don't consider them a confession, but says I'm in, but no option of, yep. Someone requested in. Julie requested. Yeah, come on up, Julie. Give it a shot.
Okay. I got that like a good hot second ago, like just now, and yours has been there. Like, look.
Huh.
Julie said something, and it didn't load till just now.
You're in the box and can hear me?
And mine's moving smoother than your screen, so I should be loading faster than you.
Oh, absolutely.
You're getting the messages first.
You can hear me. Okay, you can hear me in the boxes. I can't hear any of you.
Paul, you're still
It's a
loading.
glitch, so I am safe. Yeah, absolutely. I don't see you in the box at all on my end. Julie, I don't see you in the box. I see the only picture I've got here, and Loon can attest to this, is Moscow's image.
And real quick, Victoria, I don't know exactly the whole message that popped up, but it said something about you being unavailable to go live after I accepted your request, but I see your box on my phone. Your box is up on Sludge's phone, but you're not on the laptop.
Moscow says, I've realized something. What's that? What you got?
See.
Julie, I am talking. Dinkelberg, it's happening in real time. It's happening in real time. Stick around, do some interactions. We've been working on this for a minute. On the guest button, it is counting me as waiting instead of accepted. What? Crazy. Okay. Huh. Because on my laptop, I see you. Let me try something else. Back up after I drop. Okay, yeah. Let's see how it goes. Hey. I see boxes cycling, but I don't see anybody in. But on my phone, I see Torsdag, Julie, and Victoria, and Moscow. Paul still hasn't dropped out. He's still just there.
I see mine.
I see yours. Yours just popped up on my phone. Still not. Dinkelberg, censorship in real time. I'm having a conversation about censorship, and I have the proof and the receipts. But it's not letting it happen. If you're in the boxes, if you can hear me, please type out that you can hear me. If you're in the boxes and you can't hear me, then I don't expect to see a message from you.
Let me.
Paul says it won't let him drop. I can hear you, it's just not letting me drop. Yeah, okay. What have you been noticing, Dinkelberg? Oh.
Oh, that's fucking weird.
Okay.
What the fuck? Okay, so
On my laptop, everything just went black. Something changed.
Yeah.
Loon, I think Loon put herself into the big box.
I didn't know if it would work, low-key, but I mean, I'm loading up as a person.
On my laptop, it is just cycling. I'm in the side box above Moscow. It offers you to join another live. Loon's not the host. Loon is my mod who just made herself the big screen, well, attempted to anyways, and all I'm seeing is a cycle. Oh.
I tried to put a picture up and it disconnected me.
And back to normal. Yep. So I just want to let everybody know this episode is a warning and the start of a roadmap. Hunter, welcome in. This is happening in real time. So if you could just do a bunch of the interactions, tap as much as you can. This is happening in real time. Marty McFly, thank you for coming in, man. This is happening in real time. Aries, welcome in. Again, happening in real time. I'm trying to get people up into the boxes, have been this entire time. It's not letting me because of the subject matter.
Let me see if I can do this with Moscow real quick, because it might work better if I do it from here.
Thank you, Hunter. Yeah, do some engagements and some interactions, man. I've been trying to get people into the boxes for over an hour while having this conversation about censorship, imperfect tech meant to distort and confuse. Absolutely. So this episode, as I said, is a warning and a roadmap. I've been showing y'all that digital censorship is real in real time, and it is targeted and it is expanding. Y'all are getting different kinds of glitches from interacting with my live currently during this bit of information. And we've seen how it masks as safety, how it's designed for profit, and how it's implemented to suppress healing and truth and community organizing. But we've also explored resistance in this episode. We've named the strategies, and we've seen some things work and some things not. We managed to get some words through. We've managed to get one person into the box that can't speak. And I don't know if you can back. Have you tried backing out yet, Moscow? Man, we've worked on lifting each other up through this, and I really want that to be the highlight, okay? Because when we imagine new pathways to truth telling that don't rely on approval from systems built to silence us, well, that means that it's not the end of the story. Yeah, I still see you in the box, hon. This is the beginning of a new way to speak and organize and fight back. We have to. We have to focus and stay focused on it. All right, I see Dinkelberg up here now, but I don't hear you. Dinkelberg, if you can hear me, please say something. And if you in the boxes or down in the chat can hear anybody in the boxes, please type it and let me know that you can. This is happening in real time, right now. You're saying words, I don't hear you at all.
I don't have any guest requests, but you have one.
I have a guest request from you.
Okay, I was going to say, no, don't.
You can hear me, but not the panel. Yeah. Okay. Panel, can you hear me at all? Dinkelberg saying words, I can't hear you one bit. My screen on the laptop went black and back to normal.
Oh, it's loading Victoria now. Okay, so I baked myself and then I hopped out. Now it's gone again.
Dinkelberg, you can hear me. Okay. Say some words if you can, because I can't hear you at all, and neither can anyone in the chat. I can, but once I was brought up, I couldn't. Do you see? It is literally happening in real time. And this is the worst it's been because I'm addressing it from the front. Keep it going, keep it going. I'm gonna go ahead and get through this last little bit, and I'm probably gonna go ahead and start over with the information just because I want everybody to have it. Silencing doesn't always mean deletion. Sometimes it looks like your voice is getting smaller, or your story is fading into obscurity, or your truth hitting a wall that you can't see. But here's the thing, the wall is real. You are witnessing it in real time. And it's not your fault. They have built it to contain us because they fear what happens when we become too visible or too organized, too truthful to ignore. But what they forget is this. We don't fucking ask for permission. We're not waiting to be heard. We are the signal in the noise. We are the community that carries each other forward. They have tried to erase us. But we will write each other back into the history. I got some resources for y'all, okay? Had to redo live tutorial? That is so fucking weird. If you can hear me, I've got some resources for y'all, okay? Intercept 2020, intercept.com, Facebook and Instagram blacklist content, okay? Guardian 2020, Guardian.com, technology 2020, TikTok moderation. Access Now 2023. What?
Dingleberg can't turn their mic on, like at all.
I saw that.
You know.
Access Now, www.accessnow.org. Meta Palestinian censorship. Algorithm Watch 2021, algorithmwatch.org/en/story/autistic YouTube ads. Mozilla Foundation, foundation.mozilla.org. Creators of Color Content Moderation. Harvard Kennedy School, www.hksharvard.edu/centers Shorenstein Research Publications. Fact-based versus entertainment engagement. Separate rooms again. So I'm going to bring this back up to the top because there's some of y'all that haven't fucking heard any of this. I want to be in a special cool people room, right? Yeah, I want y'all to be in this room too. So, those of you who are just coming in, welcome in. This is Interviewing Humanity, and I am your host, Sludge Knuckle. I'm starting back over from the top. Did you update your app recently? I'm on my laptop. I intentionally don't let it update. I saw what the update was for the app. Today's episode is not just a wake-up call. It is a flare shot into the sky in the middle of a blackout. In this episode, which we've already done once, but I'm doing it again, we dive into the subject that many suspect but few only understand a little bit. Censorship. And we're talking about real censorship. The subtle systematic suppression that happens every day and affects everybody. You are being censored. So am I. We have witnessed it live in this live. If you've witnessed the censorship in live, please type it down in chat. Just type witness. We're being censored not because we're dangerous. I mean, at least not to each other. And we're being censored not because we're wrong, but because we are challenging the dominant narrative. Because we speak truth that profit-driven platforms and power-holding systems would rather keep buried. This isn't about paranoia. It's about pattern recognition. And those of you who can recognize patterns, I know that you've seen it. If you can recognize patterns as you've seen it, type witness in the chat, please. When platforms like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and even LinkedIn begin choosing which voices rise and which get buried, they aren't just playing favorites, they're shaping public consciousness and public opinion on purpose. They're deciding what conversations are allowed to grow, which ones die in silence. Content that entertains, sells, or causes chaos gets boosted as a motherfucker, but posts about trauma, activism, mental health, mutual aid, or systemic injustice never get seen. And when it's paired with vague community guidelines, AI-driven filters, and shadowy moderation rules, it creates a digital reality where justice is filtered out in the name of, quote, safety. It's a reality where truth tellers are treated like threats. Oh, I know I'm a target. Radio Free America, welcome in. I know I'm a target. Moscow, I know. This isn't the first time. Dinkelberg's in a black room by themselves. Someone type in, let Dinkelberg know to back out or close out the app. I know I'm a target. This isn't the first time. No, it happens every time I have this conversation. This isn't the first time I've had this conversation. Oh, I know they want me isolated. Oh, I know. TikTok knows I've got nothing left to lose. The powers that be know where I am right now. And they're not stupid. They know what I'm capable of. Yeah, I'm trying to put together a caravan. So far, I've got a co-pilot. In this episode, if you're just joining us, this is my second time through. But I'm doing it again because people need this information. We're going to break it all down once again. We're going to examine leaked documents, independent investigations, first-person accounts, and observable evidence that you can witness live here in chat. And it's going to prove that this isn't just happening. It is being designed. It is happening on purpose. I'm going to show you how censorship disproportionately targets the already marginalized. People of color, disabled creators, queer folks, poor communities, neurodivergent educators, frontline organizers. Those of us 10 toes down, boots on ground. Dinkelberg's in the back rooms again. But I want to reiterate, we are not here to complain about it. We're here to connect, to arm ourselves with awareness of what is happening, to connect in solidarity, to share tactics. We are here to expose the system and hopefully make it obsolete. We've shown already that we can break through the heavy wall that they've put up. It takes a lot of effort. It takes us working together to make it happen. But it can happen. Because the only thing more dangerous than censorship is a generation that accepts it. So back from the top, we're going to talk about shadow banning, what it is, and why it matters. Shadow banning is the art of hiding your voice without alerting you to the fact that it's happening, which is why I'm here. Which is why I'm here and why I'm telling you out loud with my whole fucking chest. It's where your posts exist, but it's practically invisible, right? No notifications. Even when you send it out to people, they don't get it. No clear violations, none whatsoever. But you've got ban warnings. Just a sudden collapse in views when your video was doing real well to start off with. Collapse in comments, collapse in shares. It's like you're screaming in a crowd, but they're wearing headphones and your microphone ain't working. In 2020, The Intercept exposed how Facebook and Instagram maintain super secret suppression lists where users and hashtags related to activism, anti-racism, or protests were quietly muted. TikTok's leaked moderation rules revealed by The Guardian showed internal instructions to downrank or hide videos from people with disabilities, or scars, or visible poverty, to protect the platform's image. Which, by the way, if you are unaware, that is fucking unethical, but not just unethical, it is straight up eugenic. We call it digital redlining, and it affects not just one post, but your entire ability to reach your own community, your own followers, to tell your own truth. Access Now in 2023 exposed how Palestinian voices were algorithmically wiped out during major political events. And Instagram deleted or blocked hashtags linked to Gaza and refugee support. On Twitter, posts would mysteriously vanish during peak moments of global visibility. It's not about the content. It's about political suppression. It is modern information warfare happening here now. Yeah, we've been doing really good with the with the likes, the taps, and the engagement. No traffic. We're doing all of the things engagement-wise that TikTok wants us to do to reach virility. No traffic. So I got a challenge for you. If you're new into the room and you haven't heard this part yet, back out of the room, search for hashtag mutual aid, hashtag land back, or hashtag end the drug war, and then come back. Tell me how many you find. And when you get back, go search viral challenge or kitchen hacks and compare how much you see. Let's keep the engagements up, guys. I'm going to wait for these folks to come back because I know the curiosity is too much to handle. Thank you for sharing, Hunter. Hey, Hunter, if you hold a picture or hold a finger down on my background image right here, it'll bring up a whole list of your friends and followers, and you can just send down the list. And just keep the engagements up. Keep the engagements up. And also, do me a favor while you're here. Just go ahead and spam certain hot button comments like FYP, TikTok Shop, Great Live, all of these things, all the good boosty things that you think would trigger the algorithm into letting this be a thing. Because I'm having this conversation, it will not let it happen. Welcome back, Victoria.
Hey, how controversial do you want us to get?
Just kick me out of the room to my page. Wow. Interesting. Preferably not controversial. I want it to be positive. Spam positive things. Dubai chocolate. Good one. Thank you for the likes, Earth, Fire, Water. It's happening right now. This is happening. We're gonna push through it and see if we can break through this wall that they've put up. Everybody that's in here right now, well, almost everybody that's in here right now has witnessed it firsthand. I'm going through the episode a second time just to make sure people get a chance to hear it. It's happening in real time. So yeah, spam all of the TikTok fucking friendly stuff that it wants you to fucking focus on all the time. Flannel shirt, dress. Yep. Victoria, welcome back again. Do you keep getting booted? If you've been booted out of the room during this, right on the FYP. Cool. Swimwear. TikTok shop. Absolutely. If you found me on the FYP, fantastic. Send an invite request. Got booted from my room to your notifications. Crazy. Keep spamming that like button, guys. Keep spamming it. The more that happens, the more we stay on the FYP despite their very serious attempts to keep us from being there. Yep, keep spamming all that cool stuff, guys. You're doing great. Thank you very much. I appreciate the engagements. Honestly, I'm not here for the engagements. I really just want y'all to be aware of what's happening. So I'm going to get back to it. If y'all had a chance to back out of the room and search for hashtag mutual aid, hashtag land back, or hashtag end the drug war, tell me how much of it you saw, if any. Just type it all in the chat. If you got a chance to search for hashtag viral challenge or hashtag kitchen hacks, how much of that did you see? I want you to note the visibility, the vibe, and the volume of those ones. My question for those of you who aren't going to back out and are going to stay in and just witness this happen, my question, and please type your answer out in the chat. Have you ever watched a post vanish from relevance despite the engagement? The pound sign, honey. Landback saw just a definition in an old video from News Source. Yep. That's honestly more than I expected. Yeah, you see it often? Of course you do. Of course you do. And if your voice has ever been limited, what deeper purpose do you think that served? Friend made a post that was getting actively suppressed at hourly intervals. I make posts that fit all of the boxes. That ticks off all the boxes that every other like big viral live I've ever seen utilizes. Fits all of them. But because of my platform, what I show, I get a spike. I get about 200 fucking views right off the bat within the first 10 minutes, but then it just plummets. TikTok's algorithm is designed to have you held up high for an hour. Just openly viewed by anybody for an hour. Why the shit does my stuff get suppressed in 10 minutes? 60K, thank you guys so much for the likes. Keep it going, keep it going. My other question, who do you think loses access to truth when we assume that the algorithm is neutral? Because I can guarantee you it's not. You are witnessing it live right now. Hey, by the way, mods, go ahead and see if we can invite some folks up. I want everybody who's in here to see what happens. Oh, Julie, you go back out to the... You back out to, actually just go to back out to the main feed, the main FYP, and just hit the magnifying glass. See? Look at that. Look at that. Psychonaut, welcome in. We're exposing it. We're exposing it live right now. Go ahead and send a request in. My mods will try to bring you in, but you won't be able to come up. Because we're having this conversation. Getting out of the back rooms fully booted you from live. First time that's happened to you, huh? Well, welcome to the revolution. So we're going to talk about why, well, at least what their facade of why this is happening is. They claim it's safety, but safety isn't safety. It's about control. Let's cut through the propaganda for a minute. Content moderation isn't just about stopping harm. It's about policing culture. Platforms say that they want to create safe environments, but quote, safe often means sanitized, corporate friendly, and free of uncomfortable truths. Can only hear other guests while in limbo. I can't hear any of you. I want to hear y'all. Gallivan, I understand. Can you hear me at all? Can you hear me at all, Gallivan? On my phone, I see you guys in the boxes. On my laptop, I don't see y'all at all. I don't see y'all at all on my laptop. I see y'all on my cell phone. Can't hear Sludge at all while in the box. See? Hunter, we're inviting you up for the experiment. Just to show you what's happening and to show the audience what's happening. This is happening in real time. It's happening because I'm having this conversation. I can't hear you at all, Loon. I can hear you from the front, from like where you are in my bus, but I can't hear you in here at all. Yeah, you can hear Loon in the background because she's in my bus. Oh, inactivity detected, right? It dropped you? I'm sorry, Gallivan. This has been going on for an hour and a half. We've been doing this for an hour and a half. We managed to break through it a little bit, got somebody into the box. Ooh, I see Aries' face. Aries, can you hear me? Aries, can you hear me? I see you in the box. Can you hear me? I hear nothing from you if you are speaking. I wonder how many of y'all are going to be able to experience the TikTok backrooms because of this. Aries, you can hear me? I can't hear you at all. Can you try to say something, please? Yep, you might be in the backgrounds. You cannot hear the panel. Yep, I can't hear you at all. Welcome in, welcome in. It's happening in real time. If you want to experience how TikTok is censoring everybody and how all of these algorithms of all the social medias are censoring people, this is the place to be. It's happening in real time. And we've also found out that there is a TikTok backrooms that people get locked in. Dinkelberg, you're saying words. I can't hear you at all. Oh, how many of y'all just got dropped? You were dropped off the live and brought back up? Victoria was dropped. Okay. Gallivant was dropped. That's what I'm saying, guys. It does not want us to have this conversation. If you have witnessed this happening, if you've been here witnessing this happening, please drop witness in the comments. This is happening in real time. So while I'm here, I'm gonna keep pushing out the information. Oh yeah, when YouTube demonetized videos on mental illness, homelessness, or racism, it wasn't for safety. It was for the advertisers. And TikTok's algorithm here, where we are, flags, quote, trauma as sensitive content. Not because it's dangerous, but because it's disruptive to their brand image, right? Real life isn't profitable. Pain doesn't sell unless it's packaged for a Netflix special. Algorithm Watch in 2021 had a study that proved autistic creators were more likely to be flagged for simply speaking about their instances or their experiences. Videos that discussed masking, meltdowns, or sensory issues were downgraded for safety. Meanwhile, at the exact same time, prank videos, toxic relationship videos, and conspiracy content skyrocketed. What does that tell you? That tells you that safety, quote, has become the new face of suppression, the new lie. It's the language of control, not care. None of this is happening out of safety. It's doing it so that we can't organize. I got a question for y'all. If you can, please answer in the comments. What's the difference between real safety and algorithmic safety? And while you're there, what stories have you been told are too much for others to hear? And for those of you who's experienced it, what's been the cost of masking your truth to be more palatable for platforms? I can tell you what it's cost me. I've driven myself into heart failure, trying to reach everybody, trying to connect the world to itself again, trying to remind people about basic human decency. You're very correct, Lucky. Real safety isn't suppressing and doesn't inhibit or silence us. No. No, real safety is care. Real safety is amplification of real voices experiencing real experiences. If you're still here, please sound off in the chat. If you can hear me, drop witness in the chat. And please, keep spamming the likes, keep spamming the shares, keep spamming the hot button topics. Thank you, Dinkelberg. So I want to talk about censorship psychological fallout. Specifically, what it feels like. I know that you guys have felt this, especially those of you that are trying really hard to amplify voices in Palestine or amplify voices in your own areas. When your post flops for no reason. When the algorithm chokes your story out. When you pour your heart and soul into healing, organizing, or just educating, and it dies in silence. That's not just discouraging. It's coordinated trauma on repeat. Paul says his app randomly rebooted again. Anybody else experiencing that?
No, but I just got booted from live.
You got booted from live?
Yeah, just now.
Goddamn. Just so everyone knows, my moderator Loon is on the bus with me. That's why you can hear her. When I got back, my live was on the FYP. Cool, let's keep it going.
No, I'm speaking from the back rooms. You could just
Speaking from the back rooms. For marginalized creators, this isn't just a tech issue. You just had to do an age verification? That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah, this isn't just a tech issue. It's a mental health crisis. It's being forced on us. Mozilla Foundation reported in 2022 that shadow banned creators experience depression, anxiety, and burnout at higher rates, especially those who rely on social media for their work, their survival, and their identity affirmation. When you're punished for speaking truth, which I'm sure many of us have experienced as children, your nervous system learns to stay quiet. Even when you get ghosted by algorithms, you start to internalize that invisibility. It is psychological warfare. It is active erasure happening in slow motion. If you can hear me and have the ability to answer this question, what kind of emotional labor do you carry out just to be seen? It says I'm still in the box, but I don't have permissions that I would have if I were in the box. Yeah, if you can, close out the app and come back.
Oh yeah, I can't make people's individual screens bigger and smaller.
It cut off your ability to do that, huh? In real time, my mod has been removed of her privileges.
The only thing I can do is mute and turn off camera. That's it.
If you have witnessed this happen, type witness out in the chat. Keep spamming that like button. Paul, welcome back. So next we're going to talk about following the money, because this is all profit driven. It's not random. Censorship is a profit driven business. Platforms are built to keep you watching and scrolling and spending. It says you're disconnected now. Yeah, I don't see you in the box anymore. Content that slows that down because it makes you think or grieve or question capitalism is bad for business. We are bad for business. Won't let you jump in? Yep. When your post about mutual aid gets buried, but a 10-second video of someone unboxing a $400 gadget gets 5 million views, that's not just algorithmic preference. It is intentional control. In 2023, a Harvard Kennedy School study confirmed that educational and justice-oriented content is demoted heavily, more often than consumer or entertainment content. Even when engagement is super high, like it has been here, I'm sitting at 66,000 likes, and y'all have been active the entire time. And y'all keep getting booted constantly. When the engagement is high, still happens. It's because what gets promoted is what makes money, and we don't make money. What makes money is distraction, division, docility,
Let me back up real quick.
Accept your request. Okay.
Also, I totally just realized that, like, people can hear you on my mic, and if they can't hear your audio, it's not going to echo.
Perfect. Sounds good.
So I'm just going to leave mine on.
Absolutely. So my question for y'all, if you can, please type it out in the chat because I cannot hear you. What would it look like to live in a world where truth was profitable? I don't see your request at all.
Let me see. Yeah, that's super weird. You're not even showing up in chat, Paul.
Yeah, I only see you in the room because you're talking in chat. I don't see you as a person who's even watching.
Bless me. Yeah, you're like you're in the back rooms, buddy.
Silencing is not a side effect. You're having issues even typing? It kicked Dinkelberg again. Yep. This is happening in real time, guys. If you can hear me, if you have the ability to, please type out in the chat. How do you think profit shapes your access to real life-saving information?
Thank you, Torzeg, because it literally cut off as soon as you were like, okay, everybody, type shit. Like, as soon as it did, it disconnected me. And, like, half the time it's been doing it. Because usually
I'm not kicking anybody, bro. Loon is here in the bus with me. You can hear Loon. Say hi, Loon.
Hey.
Loon is here in the bus with me. All I've got is my hands on my cell phone because I'm able to see who's coming up into the boxes on my cell phone, but not on my laptop.
Take a picture of your screen on your phone and make it the background. You can email it to yourself.
Good point. I will do that.
Because, like, deadass, I'm looking at it and it's like 6 boxes loading eternally. That's why I have my mic on. Because then you guys can hear once I'm just speaking through my mic at the very least. That's why I keep coming back up. Oh, everyone's slowly being mushed off again. Oh yeah, I can't hear anybody over here in the boxes. Just because when I have myself up in the boxes, I have the volume off. But when you come up, start speaking about random celebrities immediately. Don't talk about anything else. If there are questions, answer them in chat because I can't hear and Sludge can't hear you because I have the volume off. It's okay, Dinkelberg. You look like a person on my screen.
Yeah, that's the thing, guys. Like, it's happening in real. This is a real thing. This is a real thing. Because I'm having this conversation, educating people about censorship, it is doing this to everyone. You're experiencing app glitches now randomly. Have you experienced these app glitches at all today? Anything like this? Have you been able to hop into other people's lives? Have you been able to just enjoy TikTok regularly with like the minor, stupid that happens here or there?
If you're answering on panel, no one is going to be able to hear
Oh, yeah.
you. You got to type it. Just because that's what I was trying to say earlier. I have the volume down because I will hear Sludge speaking on that end. And then when it bumps me down, I hear it on both ends. Yeah, literally, if you're on panel, please just literally start talking about random celebrities. Like, Dochi's Met Gala dress was cute as fuck. Dolly Parton and Sabrina Carpenter made us, they didn't make a song together, but they redid a Sabrina Carpenter song together. It was good, but they should have picked a different song from the album.
Anyways, I'm gonna get back to this part. Have you tried a restart? Not yet, but I'm going to after I get through this last bit here. Okay, I'm gonna try to start the live over and see if that does anything. I doubt it. It still lets me do mod things except letting myself on. Absolutely. So, what I want to say is you will not win against the algorithm alone. No one will. No one will be able to do it by themselves. Because we're not meant to. That's the trap. Convincing us that visibility is an individual hustle. We have to work real hard to get people to see our videos. It's not true. Visibility is a collective force. And like mutual aid, it works best when we center care, clout, care, not clout, and each other. The way forward, digital solidarity. We have to work with each other. You got to be out there searching for each other. Typing each other's names into the search bar, visiting each other's pages on purpose, repost censored voices and censored videos, screenshot vulnerable truths, archive what they're trying to delete. They are trying to delete us. And if you have to, just to get the message out, speak in layered languages. Build newsletters, zines, blogs, backups. Take the truth offline. And most of all, stay loud together. Because when we echo and reverberate each other's truths, we become harder to erase.
It kicked somebody as soon as you said to keep it offline.
Yep. This episode is a warning and a roadmap. We've been showing consistently through this entire live that digital censorship is real, targeted, and expanding. We've seen how it attempts to mask as safety, how it's designed for profit, and how it is implemented in real time to suppress healing, truth, and community organizing.
There are 3 people on panel.
I don't see nobody on panel.
I know. That's why I said something, because there was nobody on panel until I got accepted up. It's not even the loading boxes anymore, y'all. Also, Lucky, I'm so sorry. I can't hear you. Sludge can't hear you. You gotta type anything you're saying. I can just see your box moving.
So we've also explored resistance. We've talked about the strategies on how to get it down, how to get around it. Talked about how we can lift each other up. We talked about different pathways to truth telling that don't rely on approval from systems that are built to silence us. I want everybody to know this is the end of this specific live. I will be closing down here shortly, but don't go anywhere because I will be coming back to try this again. It's the beginning of a new way to speak to each other. We're going to push past this. Silencing doesn't always mean deletion. Sometimes it looks like your video is getting smaller, or your story fading into obscurity, or your truth hitting a wall that you can't see. But here's the thing. As we have seen, the wall is real. It's right here, right in front of you, keeping you separated from this live. It's not your fault. It has been built to contain us because they fear what happens when we become too visible, too organized, and too hard to ignore. But what they forget is this. We do not ask for fucking permission to exist. We're not waiting to be heard. We are the signal in the noise. We are the community that carries each other forward through thick, through thin, no matter what. If you've been here the whole time witnessing it happen, please drop witness in the comments. They tried to erase us, but we write each other back into the story every time. I want to thank you guys for joining me for this episode of Interviewing Humanity. I will be right back. As always, if I don't see you again, I have been Sludge Knuckle. This has been Interviewing Humanity, and you guys have been the revolution. Keep speaking, keep building, keep showing up for each other, and as always, take care of yourself. Take care of the truth. And come back. I will be right back. Give me 2 minutes. I love y'all.